But Umar ibn Abd was part of the solution and not part of the problem. And for those of us that live, all of us live in this day and age, we know sometimes the most difficult thing to do is to be part of the solution, go against the grain of the momentum of wrongdoing. And nobody stood for that more than our guy, Umar Ibn Abd.
I think it's amazing, that story, because like I can't even imagine that your entire family is what you would call, let's use the word royalty, right? And you're like, okay, I'm just gonna take this all away from you. You're not gonna have riches anymore. You're probably gonna have to beg.
And it's going to weaken you because later generations didn't have that wealth anymore. He had appropriated that, given that to other people.
So it's crazy because like you gave out, what would that dinner conversation be like? Like, regardless of who your relative is, I don't think anyone likes you.
So he went through what a lot of the Sahabis did when they had to break away from their dad, who was a staunch polytheist, and then they had to go and live in Medina away from their family.
Yeah, he really did that.
He lived that, but in some ways it was more difficult because he didn't have the prophet of God to make it worth his while. So that's why that man is absolutely revered in history, and he deserves to be for what he did. Let's remember him for what he went through, and what lessons can we take away from him? There's got to be things in our day and age today that we're facing in our lives that we should probably be correcting or speaking out against. And it's going to come at the expense of some measure of inconvenience, just like our guy Ibn Abd went through. What would he say if you were talking to him? Like, oh, I want to do this, but it might hurt one of my business ventures, so I'm just going to play it easier. He's like, bro, it hurt the entire dynasty to which I belong.
Sure. It killed me.
It killed me.
Yeah.
Right?